everyone, Kristina Leif's daughter calling in from the woods in Sweden, Blentarp to be more precise. I'd rather be in the sun, but this is okay for the time being. It's Aquarius today. And before I start the reading, or rather, but before I start the reading, I'd like to tell you that I'm a lot more active on Facebook. You'll find me on Facebook with Kristina M. Leif's daughter. I will write it in the description box after. And also on Instagram under Swedish Dharma Tarot. So this is also Swedish Dharma Tarot, of course, my channel. But it'd be nice if you'd like to join me on Facebook as well, because I do a lot more lives there. I do a daily live here for a particular star sign, like today, Aquarius, and the same on Facebook. So it's the same sign, but different readings. We're a lot of people. We're a lot of Aquarians in the world. But I don't do those readings on the weekend. But Monday to Friday, you can find me doing those readings at 1 o'clock Central European time and at 2 o'clock Central European time. I do readings for pick a card. So you'll find them on my timeline. And if you want to have a Swedish reading, well, you can join me at 3 o'clock Central European time. Yeah, that's it. I hope you're going to like it. And if you don't, let me know. And if you have any kind of questions afterwards, let me know about them too. I've done a pre-shuffle. And in that pre-shuffle, look at this. The Wheel of Fortune and that things are going to be all right both fell out. So I'm suspecting, Aquarius, that you might have had some, sorry about the itching, it's allergy. I love the dogs in the house that I'm staying in. They're beautiful, but they make me allergic. You might have had some economic problems, or at least perceived yourself as being rather misfortunate. Those feelings or that realistic situation is going to be resolved here now. So we'll do a bit more shuffling. Ask Spirit again what they would like for Aquarius to know, please. And then I can show you the oracle cards. I do the shuffling for them off camera because they really do have to pop. Here's another one. Ooh, a King of Staves. Is he the one that's coming to the rescue? I wonder. You never know. If it's a love reading or else something else. Path of the Soul is one of the oracle cards or decks that I work with. They're absolutely magnificent. And you got number 26, which is third eye. So straight away, we both realize, don't we, that your intuition is very, very important at this time. And I also work with the Yogic Path Tarot. And here you got Samadhi or Samadhi. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's 8 stages of yoga, advanced state of meditation and absorption in the self. So a lot of self-development, a lot of inner growth, probably, yeah. Last shuffle for Aquarius, please, Spirit. So there we go. Oh, look at that. First card on the table is a healing card. A broken heart that's healing. That's fantastic. I can't share the spread with you, partially because it's too big, too wide, too long, too everything. And also, I don't think you would get much out of it because I do my own thing. And I don't interpret every card. I interpret the relevant cards. And that's my intuition working. It's to work with the tarot, it's primarily an intuitive work or job. But we certainly get a lot of help from Spirit. So it's not just intuition. So there we go. Here we are. So there's something about work here that's healing you. Maybe work is keeping you busy and you don't have to think too much about whatever it is that's paining you. Or else it could also be connected to the Wheel of Fortune, of course, that doing a lot of work is also bringing in a lot of money. So that's very good. But there's I think there's a lot of feelings that have been happening. Your cup runneth over, but it's in reverse. So a lot of feelings that are being dissipated, run away, and doubts concerning those feelings have stopped. So now you're feeling a lot more confident about what you're feeling about. And you have given this a lot of contemplation. We saw that in the card as well, in the yogic path. This is your intuition. This is your creativity. So I wouldn't be at all surprised if you're very artistic. You're certainly creative. And inner conflicts or outer conflicts, I don't know which one or the other, has also dissipated. It's left you. So that's all very good. I think you've been through a really tough time, Aquarius. Really, I do. And there's a lot of major arcana cards here. A lot of things where you're getting your strength back. You are feeling your own magician. The magician in a reading always lets me know that this person is an energy worker, which is very nice. But it does place a lot of responsibility on you to work with pure energy, with light. Because if you start to dabble in the dark side of things, it's going to come back and bite you in the bum, quite simply put. Yeah, so a lot of responsibility there. And I think you're a powerful individual and you know it. But there's also a longing here back to something or someone, I'll get a clarity card on that, who you've had to put up boundaries for. Let's see who that is. A Queen of Pentacles. She comes up in the reverse as well. She is not playing the game of abuse. So you can have a bit of a think about that. What is that game she's refusing to play? Are you an abusive person, Aquarius? That is part of the magician, the negative part of a magician for sure, where, you could be quite abusive and powerfully abusive. I hope I'm not, I hope I'm interpreting the cards wrong, but I have to tell you what I see and what I interpret, and that's what I suspect. Sorry. Of course, the situation could be reversed. The situation could be that this Queen of Pentacles have abused you in some way. Maybe your money. I'll leave it up, open interpretation. I also see here that you are entering your next phase of life cycle. We do that every 7 years, most of us. Some of us work on a 9-year timeline, and do that every 9 years. But I actually see you're a very young woman. Look at that. Unless we find another one of you, so there's more than you. But you are a young woman. So you should be 27, maybe 28. And possibly you're an Aquarius. Yeah, you are an Aquarius. Of course you're an Aquarius. We're doing this for Aquarius. Because I was going to say, possibly you're an Aquarian because you're about to go into this next life cycle. Well, hey, with your birthday in coming up now, January, February, that's what you're doing. And it's going to be a very happy one. It's going to be a very good one. The next 7 years are going to be easy. I think you might either relocate or move. Yeah, you will relocate either to another country or another city in your country. And it will be good for you to leave your family. I think it's in your family that this abuse has taken place. I will look closer at that. And they have a pretty guilty conscience there. But you're very clear and you're very clear on what's happened. So a lot of sorrow. I think maybe, yeah. It's very sad, but I think it's your mother, and your mother has a problem. with alcohol or some kind of substance abuse, and could also be a psychiatric disorder. But it'll be good for you to move away from home. It'll be very good for you to move away from home. So that's it apart from the 3 cards that fell out, and we'll have a closer look at them and see maybe the King of Staves there. Maybe that's your father. Certainly, you're under very good protection of the universe, and that's this one. And we'll see if this is your dad. And they said already that things are going to work out just fine. You can just relax now. And we'll see. Is this dad? No, this man is not part of your family. I think this is a man that you'll have contact with in your new town or new country, and he's going to help you a lot. He's going to mean a lot to you, and he's going to help you heal even further. So he has some kind of knowledge of these addictions and dependencies and codependencies, because that's the sad part. When we grow up in families with these kinds of dysfunction, there's no doubt that we also, when we leave home, we are codependent. And I know that because I grew up with an alcoholic dad and therefore also a codependent mother. And it leaves scars, it leaves dysfunctions within us and feelings of shame and feelings of guilt that we need to get on top of, that we need to understand where they come from and why they affect us in this way. So this man he's coming and he's going to help you. All right? So let's have a look at the cards here now. The path of the card, the third eye, right? Terrific. The third eye rules psychic abilities and clairvoyance. Although every human is born with the ability to see beyond the known, it doesn't mean they always access it. No, might not be interesting to everybody. Your intuitive gifts and abilities are very strong, and that's often the case with those of us who grow up in these dysfunctional families, that we develop our sixth sense. And I think a lot of the time it's a case of survival. I have been very lucky. My father was an alcoholic, but I haven't witnessed any violence or anything like that. But I remember Dr. Phil. Everybody knows Dr. Phil. His dad was alcoholic. And he could come home. On the way home from school, he never knew what he would find. And sometimes he found his father asleep on the drive and things like that, that's really so spooky for a child and quite disgusting for an adult. These things scar us. Now, we all know and love Dr. Phil, and all that experience has made him what he is today. Well, he has a lot of education too, of course, not to minimize that. But I'm sure that his life or his family's situation was a lot of the driving force of getting him studying psychology, trying to understand what is this thing. And we're all very grateful for that, for sure. When this card appears, it's because you're ready to move to the next level in the development of your inner seeing. Intuitive development is important for your growth at this time. Expanding your gifts not only benefits you, but also aids those who need the guidance and support you can provide from Source. Terrific. Well, I'm very lucky. I have calling to do that. It's a privilege to be able to help people. Let's have a look at Samadhi from the yogic path. Have you noticed the signs of spiritual progress? Your daily practice has brought you to a place of stillness, and it's there where you experience Samadhi, the joining of all aspects of your being, physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional. Samadhi is the deepest level of awareness where you experience supreme bliss. We experience supreme bliss, consciousness, and enlightenment. Your human consciousness has become one with cosmic consciousness, and your soul has realized that it's far more than a mind and body. Terrific, huh? Celebrate the reunion of your soul and spirit, for you're in a microcosm of the macrocosm. Now, I think that's a big part of your healing, too, a big part of you putting yourself together, and it'll be fine. It's going to be great. And if you, dear Aquarius, or any one of you others that see this video, have any questions about this reading, please let me know and I'll try to clarify it. Of course, you can also have your own reading. It'll set you back $30 US or £30 or €30, easily payable to PayPal me. If you want the details, let me know. Thank you very much for watching. And if you like it, thumbs up, and please share if you feel that you have somebody in your vicinity that would benefit from it. I have to stop wearing my glasses. So much glare. See you around. Thank you for watching. Love and light. Bye.